Welcome back, beautiful soul travelers. It's Empress Melissae on Venusian Empress Oracle, and we're here to do our Witchy Wednesday messages. Blessings to each and every one of you. How's everyone doing out there? So, if you were drawn here, it is not by accident. There is a message here for you. We're going to be tapping into the Oracle of the Shapeshifters, if I could remember the names of my decks that I'm doing each day. All right, guys. Anyways, these are great cards. Look at the images on these. We got that Phoenix energy and the bee, Queen Bee, putting that crown back on, right? Or at least straightening it out and making sure that we keep it that way, because no one is worth lowering our crown for. Once upon a midnight dreary. Yes, it's time to get out of that energy of not remembering and realizing how powerful we truly are is what I see with that energy. Guys, we're going to also be getting into the Light Seers Tarot and seeing what's going on. We got a Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands energy coming out here today. So definitely mind on my money and my money on my mind is what I heard with the 111 coming up at this time. You could be solo dolo, or you could definitely, again, be very focused. You definitely want to get out of this energy of confusion for sure, because that's not getting you anywhere, is what you may be realizing quickly. All right, guys, so we'll also get some Moonology card messages for advice moving forward and see what Spirit has to say for us in there. So here we have push through any insecurity and leave the past behind. So these may be important messages for you at this time. We've got Cancer and Capricorn energy coming up. Yesterday's message was very, very powerful with Two of Wands and the Devil coming out in the center crossing. So I really do feel like someone is trying to break free of some toxic ties and going in a better direction, more or less. Guys, we're also going to be answering one question with the divination coin, so get that ready for the end. And if you need a personal reading, do reach out at the information in the description box. Let's get into our reading, shall we? Thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. We honor you for this time, this energy, this circle of protection and wisdom. Evil eye back to sender, and thank you so much, Infinite Spirit. And thank you, each and every one of you, for all of your support to the channel. I truly appreciate you. Keep those likes, comments, shares, and donations coming. They help the channel to grow, and they definitely keep me here, guys, because I don't know if any of you know, but I typically work 40 or 50 hours a week, usually more than 50 hours a week, especially this week. And I just had a vacation over the weekend, so yeah, it's a lot, especially when you're trying to put, all of your energy, which is what you have to do when you're channeling these messages. So if you are getting anything from them, it really is appreciated that you at least hit the like button. Leave a comment. Let me know, that you appreciate. And Cece, I just want to give a shout out to you because you've been so amazing lately and all the positive messages you've been putting out there. But what do we need to know, guys? What is most important at this time? Look at this. We got the Snake Princess coming out again. I'm going to draw another card, but this is important, guys. If you didn't follow me when I was doing that healing hedgehog love, if you didn't join me in that self-love tour for the week when we were increasing our energy, our kundalini energy, right? Getting out of that prickly energy, starting to really reconnect with ourselves. We've been getting a lot of those messages about bringing those traumatized parts of ourselves back together again and remembering, freeing ourselves again, just like the last week's love message card talked about with the unicorn and being, bound. And many of us may have felt like that we perhaps have even caged our own, magical aspect of our being. And we want to get out of that energy, the black cat. That's lucky energy, but we may not be feeling so lucky. The unending sadness of looking back. Yeah, we may be feeling unlucky, if that's where we keep putting our energy, because that energy is dead and gone. So why do we want to give our energy to something that's already gone? All right, guys, we have Kitsune. I will show you who to trust. Yes. And that came out in yesterday's message, right? And maybe you are figuring out who's toxic around you, who's that fox in the hen house, if you will, right? Who's that one that could be closer than your enemy, because they say keep your friends close or your enemies close and your friends closer. Something like that. Your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You want to always know what their right and left hand is doing, right? Absolutely. You want to be aware of who you can trust, and maybe that's what you're trying to discern at this time. Sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. There is protection around you, and I do feel like that if you are heeding that guidance of putting that protection around you each day, you're ensuring that's like putting on that armor of God when you go out into the world. You've already ensured that you're going to be safe and you're going to be able to sense out who to trust. Mermaid of immersion. This is talking about going deep within. And you really may be doing that or being asked to do that, to really tap into all of that wealth of knowledge and wisdom that's available to you at this time. What's going to be most important, though, is for you to be able to know who you can trust. So is there someone around you at this time that you feel like may be being sneaky, that you feel like you may not really be able to trust fully and may not be giving their fair share, right? Reciprocity is what Six of Pentacles talks about. And Page of Pentacles, maybe somebody isn't seeing your value and worth, or maybe you see that this is a time to give more to yourself, to invest more in yourself, right? Definitely could be somebody controlling around you, maybe controlling the money, definitely controlling the amount of energy that they may be giving to you, and definitely doesn't feel like it's reciprocal. It feels very controlling. Yeah, you may be wanting to free yourself from this person because before them you were doing so much better, and for a fact that you'd be doing a lot better, at least financially, without this person, especially if they're doing nothing but draining your bank account. Look at this. Somebody definitely very controlling in the money aspect, and may want to try to, ensure that you don't have an escape plan, if you will. Maybe that's why we're seeing that mermaid of emergence, escape. That's what this whole movie was about, escaping and freeing yourself. And so you really may be feeling like you are in some way caged and not being able to move and make decisions for yourself, even basic ones. However, you know who you are. You are here perhaps at this time doing fairly well for yourself, but you have the ability to reach this step. This is the step before this step, all right? Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you definitely have some good financial sense about you. Somebody may know that, they may be looking at what you have. They may be looking at what they can get from you as well. I heard something about, life insurance or something of that nature. Ooh, look at this. Look out for that knight in shining armor, that wants to ride in on his white steed, trusty steed, all looking dapper and ready to go. Yeah. You're feeling great at this time. At least that's what this energy would indicate if we're reading you, and that's what is at the heart of all of this. You may be in a really good place in your life, at least feeling good, and that's just when you got to watch out for these sneaky types to try to come in, right? And trap you, get you confused and not sure which way you're going, up or down, and unclear about when the right time is perhaps to leave a situation, or you're getting some realization about something, about needing to be set free, or that will set you free, but something that's crossing you perhaps is that this person is not going to let you get away so easily, if you will. definitely maybe feeling very unbalanced, or like a lot is on your plate right now with that Two of Pentacles energy. A lot of going back and forth, perhaps because you know that you may be a little bit stuck at this time, maybe because your money is tied up with someone and you know that you've got to handle this gingerly, I heard. All right, Queen of Swords in the past position. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or in any case, this is about being on your throne, you know, cutting out what you know needs to be cut out. And you've always been this type of person that's a good decision maker. And maybe you may feel like at this time that there's a little bit of a clouded judgment perhaps going on, and it could be because of, you know, someone trying to manipulate you mentally, emotionally. This could also be who you're thinking about, this King of Cups energy, either that you're unhappy or that you're dealing with someone that you know there's no love there anymore for, or they have no love for you. You know, it's like that ship is sailed. You see in the background there's a ship there. I see a starfish, a singing bowl, and we've got a sea turtle here. So definitely this is all about taking a journey, about really discovering what is happiness for you. And maybe that's, you know, either what you want to do or you have been doing. You've definitely been doing a lot of thinking. Your energy has been focused on what is actually working here. You know, when you think about it just from a logical perspective is what I really see with this. You know, it's like your intuition may be a bit off at this time because, you know, if you are with someone and, you know, it is someone close to you, regardless of if it's a partner or if it's, you know, anybody else in your family that could be close to you, that could have that ability to skew your perception, if you will, to pull on your heartstrings, those kinds of things. Yeah, you don't see this working out though. Things are definitely off in your home with someone close to you, especially with this Kitsune energy and about who you can trust. Be aware of people trying to come in at this time. Perhaps past lovers. In any case, new people that seem too good to be true, you know, seem really amazing, but are not really healed, all right? These are love bomber types. These are the types that will lay it on heavy, hot and heavy, as they say, and fast. But I feel like you know, have definitely been through enough of these battles, and your fear is you don't want to continue to run into these types of people who are not committed, who are not honest. And maybe that's what this is too, being honest with yourself about whatever it is that you're discovering that, you know, may be difficult to separate yourself from, but when you add it up, you know, it just doesn't add up, if you will. It's like you keep waiting and waiting. I mean, there are things going on underneath it all, but they're not things that you're looking, you know, that makes sense, like why things haven't grown more at this point. So definitely it feels like this could be, you know, a lesson, learning your lessons, not allowing people to continue to take advantage of you. And that's what I see you doing here. I really do see you standing up for yourself. Maybe you are really learning lessons, you know, from these people, not, you know, really looking at it from a logical perspective and not just an emotional perspective as far as how you feel about them or how long you've been with them, or, you know, the fact that they're your family, if you will, your blood, you know. That doesn't matter when all they're doing is, you know, blocking you or causing you to feel really, I just feel like demeaned. Again, it comes down to this reciprocity. I feel like this person doesn't like it when you're happy, you know, like it actually irritates them, if you will. They want to come in, they want to be with you, but only to hold you back. not to allow you to move forward and really be who you are. And I think that's what you're seeing with either this past person or a new person that could be trying to come in and lay it on thick. You know what I mean? All right, guys, let me know how this may be resonating for you down in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification so you don't miss any videos I put out. All right, guys, let's see what's coming out for advice in the Moonology cards moving forward for this reading. But you will be shown who you can trust, and I do feel like that you're going to definitely 15-15 on the timer, 6-6. If they're not coming correct, if they're not being fair, and look at us getting Libra energy out here. Absolutely. You know, you're going to know, and I think we all know if we're honest with ourselves, you know, if something doesn't seem right. Find a balance, full moon in Libra. I mean, could we be any more clear about this, right? Find a balance within yourself. You know, it's like find a place where you can release this control over this situation. Could be dealing with the Taurus, could be dealing with the Libra, or you could be either of these signs or have them in your chart. Also Sagittarius coming out. Practice gratitude. So it's almost like we have to balance out all of that negative energy from those people that we connected with, right? So that we can get back on track, get back on the path that we're meant to be on, the one that makes us feel happy and passionate about life. And if it is imbalanced, you know, if you're not feeling good about this road you're going down, right? You're going to have to make some changes. We all have to do that. Course correct so that you can feel good. And you're going to feel good when you know that you're going in the right direction. You know what I mean? So trust yourself and continue to move forward for sure towards that path that feels good. All right? The time is now to make that decision and to start taking that first step and then the next step and then just keep going. You're going to get there. Maybe sooner, maybe later, but at some point you will be there. And you definitely don't want to be where you are now once that time comes, right? All right, guys, so finding a balance is going to be very important for this day. Let's see what's going on if you need help making a decision, shall we? All right, in 3, 2, 1. Well, the answer I'm getting at this time, my dears, is yes. Beautiful. I do hope that you have found some answers that you've needed here or guidance to help you make some decisions that are important for you. Always use your discernment regardless of who you're listening to or following. You're going to know best for sure if you just pay attention to how it feels, how you feel, all right? Blessings to each and every one of you. Mwah. And I will see you tomorrow for our Love Tea Thursday messages. Blessings and bye for now.